Stand easy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, my name is Dr. Donald Death. I am the Scottish Death, and this is my associate and accompanying piper, Pipe Major Bones. Tonight, I'm going to read to you from my little black book stories of projects that he and I have been involved in. And let's begin. This story is called The Apple of My Eye. That was the introduction music. There's a story. Killing men who beat their wives is one of the perks of our job. And the tale of Al and Bessie McFern still tickles our funny bones. It was about 300 years ago on the remote Scottish island of North Uist that this tale takes place. Bessie smiled as she had finally managed to coax a fire up, but the icy fingers of the Highland air quickly stole the heat away, for Al had yet to mend the door he'd kicked in 2 weeks prior after one of his drunken romps down at the Nag's Tit. When they had married, Al had been pleasant enough, but the bottle had consumed him and awoken a nastiness in him. He was in a particularly fine form that day, having drunk a whole bottle by noon. He stared at Bessie with watery, bloodshot eyes. "Whiskey, Bessie, now! Don't you skimp, you hear?" Bessie lifted trembling fingers above her to fetch a new bottle. She began to pour. "Hurry up, woman," Al roared. This made the wee lass jump, and his precious vice splashed all over her freckled hands. Al rose, took 2 steps towards her, and licked the whiskey off her fingers. Then he backhanded her, sending her spinning like a dervish. Bessie, face down on the dusty kitchen floor, smiled again, gingerly stood up and brushed herself off. Dinner that evening was to be lamb stew, and Bessie began dicing some neeps. Her stew was always methodically prepared, but I knew She only needed one more push to end the life of her husband. With this in mind, I suggested that she mix a generous dose of extra salt into the pot. I knew this was certain to drive Al to do something stupid. It did indeed. After sampling the bubbly liquid, he spat it all over the back of Bessie's white dress. Christ, woman, can you not even cook right? Bessie smiled again, spun on her heel, and drove the kitchen knife hilt deep into Al's left eye socket. She sat down to eat, and the stew, still a tad on the salty side, had never tasted better. Piper, a dram for you. No dram for the dearly departed, because we don't like those kind of people. And one for me, of course. Shangela. Stand easy. What's up? Come here. Come here. Sean! Element for the dearly departed.